Don't stop watching this video because that might be against the law, judging by some of these stupid laws I found in my search for the weirdest laws in Australia. Just ask Tony Galati, the Spud King. He got dragged through the Supreme Court for growing too many potatoes, but more about him later. I've been digging through some Aussie laws that were written before the internet existed, and I'm 90% sure I've committed at least 3 felonies just getting out of bed this morning.
All right, I'm up.
Let's get into 3 of the most massively weird Aussie laws. First up, we're looking at the Marketing of Potatoes Act from 1946. This dusty old law made it a criminal offence in Western Australia to possess more than 50 kilos of potatoes. It basically means that Uber Eats drivers are only one family-size order of hot chips away from a high-speed pursuit. Breaker, I've got a runner with an illegal amount of potatoes.
Copy that. Haven't you got anything better to do?
Well, that depends. Is Dunkin' Donuts open? By the way, it's a $2,000 fine for your first offence. And it gets real pretty fast. Just ask Tony Galati, the Spud King. He got dragged through the Supreme Court for growing too many spuds, exceeding his quota by 150 tonnes. So yeah, just slightly over the 50 kilos. Settle down, Tone. Jeez. The poor bloke ended up having to pay $200,000 in court costs and had to take out a full-page apology in the paper just for being too good at growing veggies. Bit like my Uncle Terry, but what he was growing wasn't veggies. It was, yeah. Anyway, next we head to Victoria, where the Summary Offences Act of 1966 is still trying to kill the vibe. It's actually illegal to fly a kite in a public place if it causes annoyance to any person. Back then, I guess it was about not spooking the horses. Now, this law could apply to any kid whose Kmart kite accidentally photobombs an influencer's dance routine in the park. You're not just flying a kite, you're committing an act of high-level TikTok sabotage with a fine of over $800. Totally worth it, of course. Finally, the big one. Also in Victoria, under the Crimes Act of 1958, it is still technically illegal to engage in business or correspond with pirates. Dear Mr. Blackbeard, don't take this the wrong way, but you kinda look like you're on gear. This was meant for blokes with eye patches and peg legs who raided ships, but I guess it also applies to modern pirates. But so what if I downloaded a movie from a dodgy site? We can't all afford to pay for 10 streaming subscriptions. I'm trying to put money aside for me kids' future and the pokies. And beer. Righto, I'm off to burn me kite and eat 50 kilos of chips before the feds arrive. Just a normal Saturday night, really. If I don't see you next week, stay out of the slammer, you sick units. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Yeah Nah News for more special reports on stuff.